Homalocephale, the mysterious flat-headed dinosaur of ancient Mongolia. Around 70 million years ago, in the arid yet life-filled lands of ancient Mongolia, there lived a small but peculiar dinosaur whose appearance carried both charm and mystery. This was Homalocephale, a remarkable member of the Pachycephalosauridae family, the group of dinosaurs famous for their thick domed skulls, often referred to as the dome-headed dinosaurs. But unlike most of its relatives, Homalocephale lacked the iconic dome. Instead, it bore a broad, flat skull, a feature that has kept paleontologists debating for decades. Appearance and size. A small but sturdy runner, Homalocephale was no giant predator. It measured only about 1.8 to 2.5 meters long and weighed around 40 to 45 kilograms, similar to a large dog today. Yet, in the world of dinosaurs, this modest size made it a creature of agility and speed. Its body was lean, with strong hind legs built for running fast and making sharp turns when chased by predators. A stiff, elongated tail served as a counterbalance, functioning almost like a rudder that allowed Homalocephale to glide swiftly across the harsh steppe. The most striking feature was its flat, wide skull. Unlike the thick domes of Pachycephalosaurus, Homalocephale's skull top was smooth and level, suggesting a different lifestyle and behavior. Its large, forward-facing eyes hinted at excellent depth perception, crucial for dodging through dense brush or spotting predators in time to flee. Had habitat. Shrublands and harsh plains. During the Late Cretaceous, the land that is now the Gobi Desert was a semi-arid plain with scattered woodlands and low-growing shrubs. Seasonal rains brought rivers, greenery, and life, but long dry seasons turned the land into a harsh and unforgiving place. Homalocephale survived by adapting to this environment. Its diet consisted of soft plants, young leaves, seeds, and wild fruits. Its teeth were not sharp like a predator's, but were specialized for slicing and grinding vegetation. It likely roamed in small groups or herds, which not only helped with foraging but also provided safety in numbers against predators like Velociraptor or larger carnivorous dinosaurs that prowled the same ecosystem. Behavior and lifestyle. The gentle headbutts. Most pachycephalosaurids are thought to have used their thick domes for headbutting contests, slamming skulls together to fight for mates or dominance. But Homalocephale told a different story. With its flat skull, it was likely unsuited for powerful frontal collisions. A violent impact could have been dangerous, even fatal. Instead, paleontologists suggest Homalocephale may have used its head in a gentler way, pushing or shoving from the side, almost like shoulder barges rather than head-on rams. These softer contests may have been safer ways to establish hierarchy within the herd or to attract mates. Combined with its large eyes and cautious demeanor, Homalocephale appears to have been a highly alert dinosaur, relying more on speed and strategy than brute force to survive. Evolutionary mystery. Juvenile or separate species? Perhaps the most fascinating debate around Homalocephale is this. Was it truly a unique species, or just the juvenile form of another pachycephalosaurid, like Pachycephalosaurus? Young pachycephalosaurs are known to have relatively flat skulls, with domes developing only as they matured. This raises the possibility that Homalocephale fossils may simply represent immature individuals of a larger species. However, other scientists argue that the skull shape and skeletal proportions of Homalocephale show distinct features, justifying its classification as a separate species. The debate remains unresolved, making Homalocephale one of the great enigmas of paleontology. Life in the shadow of predators. Picture a late Cretaceous sunset 70 million years ago. A herd of Homalocephale grazes quietly by a riverside shrubland. The sky burns orange, the air heavy with dust and the scent of dry earth. The herd moves cautiously, ears and eyes tuned to the environment. Suddenly, a velociraptor bursts from the undergrowth. With sharp claws and hunting skill, it's a dangerous foe. But the little flat-headed dinosaurs react instantly. Instead of panicking, they scatter in different directions, sprinting swiftly and weaving through shrubs. While a weak or young individual might fall prey, most of the herd survives thanks to their speed and agility. It is this reliance on wit and nimbleness over strength that defined Homalocephale's way of life. Fun facts. The name Homalocephale comes from Greek, meaning flat head, a direct reference to its skull. Its unusually wide hips have led some paleontologists to suggest it could have carried larger eggs or supported longer gestation periods. Although fossils have only been discovered in Mongolia, Homalocephale represents the extraordinary diversity of form within the Pachycephalosaurid family. Why did it go extinct? Like countless other dinosaurs, Homalocephale disappeared during the mass extinction at the end of the Cretaceous, about 66 million years ago, likely triggered by an asteroid impact and drastic climate change. For a small plant eater already living in a fragile ecosystem, the loss of food sources and stable habitats sealed its fate. Yet, its fossils remain, whispering stories of survival, adaptation, and mystery. Conclusion. Homalocephale was not a terrifying predator nor a colossal titan, but it stood out with its unique flat skull, nimble lifestyle, and unresolved evolutionary puzzle. It represents how diversity, adaptation, and mystery enrich the story of dinosaurs. When we think of Homalocephale, we can imagine a herd of small, flat-headed dinosaurs sprinting gracefully across the sunlit plains of ancient Mongolia, their survival a dance of speed, strategy, and resilience. And in that image, Homalocephale becomes more than just a fossil. It becomes a symbol of life's complexity and the secrets still buried in Earth's past.